parked in front of the team. Lizzo bank rolls, shit bust at the seams.
Civil War, I guess.
We did. Yeah, we did. I guess as much as we can as like people that are preparing for a battle. Do you try not to engage in conversations the day of a battle? Or like are you comfortable enough to like be free to,
Nah, I'm first off, if I'm not prepared for the battle, I'm not even in the venue until it's time to rap. So
yeah.
No, I don't mind talking. I'm like one of the people that over prepare.
Over prepare?
Yeah, I over prepare.
Yeah.
I do it. Huh?
Like beating a dead horse as far as like you have the first round down, but you're just gonna rap it 1,000 times anyway.
I'm literally bro. Like I do this thing like before. Like I guess like if I'm prepared, my way of I put myself through like different situations to know I can like jump back into my round in any kind of situation. Like I'll like rap. I'll go on a drive. I just rap my shit while the music is blasting.
Yeah.
I'll do shit like that. I literally be in the middle of a conversation and just jump. I'll be like, yo, jump into this part of the round. Like that's serious. I'll be talking to somebody like about shit that ain't got nothing to do with battle rap. And I just jump into my round in the middle, like, you know what I mean? Mentally, like.
Yeah, you don't even realize that you're like you're coaching yourself. Like you think it's just like, oh, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, but it's like subconsciously your brain is just preparing you for something that you're just naturally like ready for, and you just want to
exactly.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. I do that. I do that sometimes. I think if there's anything that I do to test myself, I say my rounds fast, fast as fuck. I almost put a beat to it. You know what I'm saying? I put like a tempo and try to get through it.
I do that, and then my biggest thing is like the night before battle, I get drunk.
Really, dude? I
get fried, and then I make sure I know my rounds. If I could rap my shit while I'm drunk.
Dude, that's
God, I'm gonna add so much sauce to that shit. Like
I know like I know the day before the battle is like the last possible day to get everything down, but maybe like a different day than the day before.
Nah, I get fried the day before the battle.
You're not afraid of being like hungover? No hungover in it. Like you're not afraid of waking up and being like my head, the one that I need to use to remember bars.
I don't be tripping. I don't trip about that because like one, you got a couple hours before the battle, so you can take like Advil and shit like that. But I drink a lot. Like I make sure, like, because it's something I've been doing for dumb long. So I drink mad water, make sure I'm hydrated. I eat good, make sure I got enough food in my stomach, and I get fried.
Yeah,
fried and wrap my shit in my hotel. Like I make sure my hotel when they fly me out the night before, get fried and wrap that.
Get absolutely fried. That's a great strategy. I wouldn't do it. I'm too nervous to like. I wouldn't be like, what if I wake up like this and wake up like that? But that's actually a really dope strategy. Yeah, the last day that you have to see how prepared you are, get absolutely plastered. If you rap 3 rounds, you have the confidence in the world coming into the next. That's
bro. If you, first off, if you can get through your raps while your words are slurring, like if you know that shit and you're fried, you're good.
Yeah.
Like if I can, even if I'm stumbling over my words, but I know what comes next, I'm good. Like that's my, like, you know what I'm saying?
Beyond good, yeah. And I guess like speaking of getting like fucked up, I try to ask every artist that gets on here when I can, do you get to enjoy the places that you go to? Like I'm like strictly business. I don't ever fly out to do a battle and then party or like party before a party. Do you ever get to enjoy, like, do you enjoy LA when you're out there for a battle?
Absolutely.
Do you stay out there purposely? Do you extend a couple days or you're
everywhere I go, I make sure I go at least like 2 days in advance or I stay 2 days after. That's and every city I go to, I go downtown and I ride scooters, the electric scooter. Every city I go to.
You know what's crazy, bro? Like I like a crazy, like a stupid chess move, which really don't work on people that are just ready for battle rap, like no matter what. But Real Sick, like when me and Real Sick were standing across from each other before we got on stage, I tried to get in his head, bro. So I was pacing back and forth. I wouldn't let my eyes off him. And I was saying out loud, like, every fucking round, bro, I'm gonna get you. Like, try to shake him up. You know what I'm saying? So like I usually gauge the body language of my opponents before just to get a feeling like, I don't know if he's ready. I don't think he's ready. And sometimes you have that like weird ass where you like predict how they feel like based off like what you see. When I was wondering like where your head was and I saw you going 33 miles an hour in an electric scooter with one foot in the air singing 50 Cent, I knew I was in for a fucking dogfight, bro. I was like, oh no, this guy's ready. This guy's fucking ready. I need to get on a scooter and get some fucking confidence in
I'm
myself.
telling you, bro. Every single time, like when I go out, like because, like I said, bro, I over prepare.
Over
Only
prepare.
battle I said I didn't over prepare for was Fawns.
Oh, the only one that you didn't over. It was it a time? Was it a time thing? Was it a want thing as far as the battle?
Nah, it wasn't even that. It was all right. So when I was booked for Fawns, I was already booked for Rum Nitty. Like me and Rum Nitty was booked. Like me and Rum Nitty was booked. Like almost directly after Arsh, like after I battled Arsh.
Wow. Okay.
And they had the caffeine card. They had the super fight card coming up where Coffee and Hustle was battling. So they called me. They called me and they was like, "Yo, Danny Myers can't do the battle. Yo, can you get ready in 10 days?" And I was like, "For Fawns?"
Like, Jesus Christ! You initially said yes to that.
Now I was feeling myself, yo. I was, y'all ain't gonna lie to you. I was feeling myself like I just came off battle on Arsh. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, man, fuck it, let's do it. I said, I only reason I was thinking let's do it is because I was like, Fawns got 10 days too.
Yeah.
Let's see what he can do in 10 days. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. That's true.
So we were booked to do that. I came up with my 3 rounds and I was ready the day before. I got out there and I knew all 3, and I was like, all right, bet. And then when I was already out there, they was like, yo, Fawns not coming. And I was like, damn. I was like, all right, well, whatever, we'll reschedule it. Then they rescheduled it like a week later, maybe 2 weeks later, to Chris Brown house.
Oh, that's a good relocation.
Definitely. But when they rescheduled it, the only thing was when they rescheduled it, because I knew my rounds, I didn't go back and fuck with them because I was like, I got Nitty. I got Nitty coming up. So I didn't adjust my rounds to fit the room. Yeah, bro. I was like, nah, bro. I can't take my mind off this. I already got 3 for Fawns. I can't take my mind off this Nitty battle because this is my first main event. So
that's wild. It's wild to think, and I always I like picking the brain of artists that do this because I always want to know the answer to this, because I can't even think about possibly having 2 battles booked at the same time, because for me there's a mode that I need to get in to prepare for one person. Is that the first time you've ever knew you had 2 people? Yeah, because you were battling a lot, right? So you're used to knowing that you have this guy in 3 weeks, that guy in 6 weeks, this guy.
I battled A Ward 2 weeks before I battled Arsenal.
Insane, man.
2 weeks before I battled Arsenal.
Yeah.
But the thing about it was, I swear I was like 2 seconds away from backing out of the A Ward battle. But the only reason I didn't do it is because I was like, all right, I was trying to prove something to myself. I was like, yo, if I can get through this A Ward battle and get up on Summer Madness and go crazy, there's nothing nobody can say to me.
Personally, do you feel like you did what you felt like you were capable of?
Because because the second round versus A Ward was my best round and I choked. That was literally going to be my best round, bro. The material I had for that second round, like it was, oh man, it was too late. Like it was too, like the flow patterns I was using, it was too in and out. You know what I'm saying? So like I tried to
enough like smooth transitions that make it easy to remember the next set of.
It was fucking me up, and like I said, bro, like I be prepared. Like once I get my 3 together, I start preparing for the next person. You dig what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, I'm memorizing, but I'm also writing for this person. You know what I'm saying?
Stressful to fucking think about, man.
The 2 times that I did it, bro, it kind of backfired on me. So I'm not doing that shit no more. Well,
that's good that you're able to step outside yourself and realize that, because a lot of people just get caught in just like certain decisions that they don't learn their lesson from the first or second time, and it becomes a thing where it actually hinders your progress, which your progress personally, Lou, is insane. I want to ask, like, did you I know we're all confident, man. We're all confident. We all want to be the best. We all believe we're as good as we are. Did you see this coming? Was there a foreshadowing to how electric this year has been for you? And did you see yourself ever crossing? Because I feel like you've crossed. There's certain like levels where I feel like if you could punch through, even if your stock goes up or down, you could only go so down, and you could only go as high as you possibly can. And I feel like you punched a very high ceiling this year to where from now it's like a from now on thing. You are that guy now. Like you punched your ticket into like rotations on big cards and big events and just this year in general. Did you see this coming? Do you feel like this was always going to happen eventually at some point?
Once I got through the DNA battle, that's when I knew, all right, it can go up.
It can go up.
I'm saying, like once I got through the DNA battle and I started seeing, like I was like, I'm one of them people that I'm a realist, bro. Like if somebody violating you, like if somebody's smoking you, bro, you know when you get smoked, bro.
Of course.
Like,
Yeah,
but when I see like the people in when you see like in the room, like the people reception towards like what I was doing versus DNA, I was like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, but the tournament I seen, like, I kind of seen, what people wanted to see from me. You know what I mean? Like that was because like all right, I'll tell you when I really realized I had to do something different to get to that place was when I battled Honor.
When you battled who?
Your Honor.
Your Honor. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Once I battled Your Honor, I remember Pete kept telling me, he was like, yo, you got something that I think people are like, but you gotta you gotta figure it out. You got to figure it out. And he just kept telling me that. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is he talking about? So then he booked me versus Your Honor. And I was like, all right, Your Honor kind of hot right now. Like people fucking with Honor after he battled Bill, whatever. Yeah. And when I battled Honor, I was so focused on rapping better than him. I was like, bro, this nigga is going to be funny and shit, but I'm going to show people how much better I rap than him. Yeah. Bro, I feel like I beat him 30. Like, I wouldn't say 30. Because that round when he did that I'm better than you thing, that like, even if I beat him, he won the war.
Yeah, but so temporarily, I think he won.
I mean, like
I
think
he won the moment.
Battle,
I think he won like
in
the
that
moment.
Like he had a viral moment that to this day I still get tagged.
Still gets used every now and then. Yeah, it's crazy.
So he won the war, and I was thinking to myself, like, God damn, niggas genuinely don't care if I'm rapping better. Like they want to see something different from me.
Yeah. Wow, and that's the moment. That's what clicked in your head because I've referred to you to multiple people as the moment GOAT this year. You've had as far as like from bars alone, you've had great setups, you've had great material, dope rounds, but moments in between your round, during someone else's round that are just like incredible. Is that where that clicked in your head where you're like, I need to kind of like I don't know if you watch UFC. Like Jorge Masvidal, he's a fighter, and he used to have a lot of decisions. And something clicked in his head where he's like, "Oh, I got to start knocking people the fuck out." Like I feel like I'm winning these battles, but for some reason I'm not getting remembered. Maybe if I just start fucking KOing people cold, then it'll be that. That's
now, all right. It wasn't even to me. All right, this is the thing that made me realize that because one, all right, I had a conversation with Ace, and I was like, "Yo, all right, this is what made me realize." I need to start incorporating a little bit more of my like me into my rounds.
Yeah.
I was talking to Ace, and Ace was like, man, that nigga Your Honor got up there and used your shit against you and like made a moment. All right, so that I'm better than you shit. That came from when me, like, cause I was like, yo, this nigga think he a better man.
We spoke about this at Nome. Yeah, talk about that. We spoke about this at Nome.
So I didn't even realize it until Ace brought it to my attention. I didn't even realize where the shit came from. Because I be doing this shit like, yo, this nigga think he a better man than me. When me and Ace did a 2-on-2 versus Prep and Dre Dennis, I was like, yo, this Prep think he a better man than me. And he's like, you think you a better man than him? He think he a better man than me. And then I'm better than you. My better.
That's crazy. That's
he created
a
super viral moment, and I didn't even realize it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that shit right there, I was like, yo, it's crazy that I'm better, that he think he a better man than me. Shit, like I was like, that shit that I be just saying, like I gotta incorporate more shit that I just be saying in a regular like setting. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like when I started doing that, I think that's what kind of clicked. Like, and I think the first time I really jumped into that was versus Prez Mafia, and I seen what people liked when I was doing that. Like, yo, stop running from like shit like that.
Yeah.
This is the shit that people want to see.
You. Let me.
Let me win. Like, yo, why you?
Dude, and I don't know if you give yourself points. I don't know if you pat yourself on the back, but that is a talent. That is a talent. The confidence to be yourself. Because a lot of people look like they're trying. A lot of people, when they battle rap, they look like they're trying. And sometimes when they do something that shows personality, you could tell that that's not their personality. You could tell that it's an attempt. You could tell that it's some type of like pseudo personality that's really not them at the end of the day. There's a talent in being able to be the same person that like the way when you say certain things and start going like this, emphasizing like I know you talk like that. Probably to your friends, and I'm sure they bust out fucking laughing when you do it.
And that's
and it's a
literally
part,
like a lot of you not, bro. All of that shit that I be doing is literally just regular.
And there's a talent in that, dude. There's a talent in being able to like. I'm a pretty funny person online. I'll make funny videos and shit, dude. I can't fucking be funny in a battle. If I try, dude, I can't do it. Every time I go to a battle, I'm like, listen, man, lighten up, bro. Just smile, lighten up. And I get on stage and I'm a madman screaming.
But this is the thing, though. This is the thing, though. Like the shit, like I literally draw from like real life experience, like the shit that you say in real life, like, like you know what I mean, like yeah, I mean, like oh, you like yeah, man, like I mean, like when you do the nonchalant, like when we done rapping, you like yeah, man, you know after I whooped your ass, like you know what I mean, like when we done that, that shit's hilarious. So like that type of shit, I be thinking like yo, this is the shit that I do that make people laugh. Let me find a way to throw this shit and like that like. Find a way to throw this shit into my round. So like just the regular shit that I be doing in real life that be making people laugh, I just kind of just keep trying to figure out a way to throw it into my round. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'll even use small leagues to try shit out.
Ooh, really? Really? Almost like testing the waters with certain like a new weapon. Like a new weapon. Right. Let's see how sharp it is.
So boom. Before the UN1 tournament, I battled a guy named Spade on 3BL. I battled Spade, and I took the Spade battle because I wasn't sure how to beat Kid Chaos. Spade and Kid Chaos are two are like pretty much the same.
It's like sparring with a tall fighter.
So it was like I literally took that battle so I can figure out what it's like to battle against somebody that's just like super lyrical.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Do you care about you love this shit?
Yeah,
you love this shit. You weren't. It wasn't Cat when you said you love it like just as much as Danny Myers. And
bro,
dude, I love shit like that, man. I love shit like that because it shows how it shows, man. It shows in your performances. It shows how much work you put into it.
It's literally I literally did that verse Kid Chaos. I mean verse all right. So I battled Spade, and I was like, all right. So this is because I think I lost a Spade battle. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, all right. I want to see what it was like to battle somebody who rapped like this. And then I took all the shit that I learned from that battle and put it into the Kid Chaos battle, which was, I think, my personally, my best 3 rounds up until I battled Rum Nitty. Because I did the exact same shit versus Rum Nitty. I took Fonz right before I battled Rum Nitty.
That's so scary.
That's
so scary just to think about. After Fonz, you have Rum Nitty. After one of the greatest punchers, you have the greatest puncher.
Yo, bro, I was like, yo, you know what's crazy? Insane. I said, yo, I called Beasley when he asked me to take the Fonz battle. He was like, I was like, yo, Bees, man, like, yo, you know, KG and them setting up me and Nitty or whatever. And he was like, well, do you want to win champion of the year? And I was like, damn, I do though. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was like, yo, I do, yo. But yo, it was hilarious.
You're having a really good year, Luke Castro.
Exactly.
You might want to capitalize on your recent success.
He said, you've had a lot of recent success. Do you want to win champion of the year? I said, hell yeah. He said, we'll take them both. I was like, all right, fuck it, man. And I was like, you know what?
I was like, mad inspiring.
I literally, I lie to you not, bro. I took the Fonz battle so Fonz can use mad loot and cash flips.
Oh, of course.
Like I literally took I was like, all right, so Fonz kind of punched like he punched at I ain't gonna say at the same rate or the same level as Nitty, but he's a back-to-back puncher. That's his thing.
Yeah.
So I was like, Fonz about to use. He already did mad loot and cash flips with Av, and then I know he about to use pretty much the most clever shit I can think of. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Cool.
Yeah.
Nitty, bro.
Just about to ask, man.
Did you I don't know what the fuck I was thinking that Fonz is gonna use up all the good loot and cash. This nigga Nitty.
That should be it. That should be it. Lou and Cass flips. Well, that's about it.
Bro, that shit was out of control, bro. Like literally, I'm standing up there and I'm listening to this nigga rap. I'm like, yo, what's up with you, bro? Like,
He should
yo,
be
you
running
alright?
out of these, right? Like
Yo,
this is
bro.
gonna end soon, right?
Yo, bro. I can't wait until people see that battle, bro. It was
I
such
can't wait
like,
to see that battle either.
oh man, bro. It was like, yo, that battle was crazy, bro. Like, but you know what? When I went into the battle, I was like, all right, this is my thing, my whole idea of the battle. I'm not about to sit up there and try to punch with this nigga. I'm not gonna
You
do that.
can't. No.
Because what tends to happen
Worst
is
mistake.
when people battle guys like Arsenal, they try to out disrespect him.
Stupid. The only thing you're listen when someone when there's something that is like your opponent's wheelhouse and that is not your bread and butter, the only thing you're doing if you cannot keep up is highlighting how good he is at doing what you're trying to emulate. So when you're trying to out punch somebody and eventually you stop punching, or at least at a quality rate, and Nitty keeps going, it's going to sound so much better than it would have if you had just done something different and blindsided him.
Exactly. So what I was saying, like when I went into the battle, I was thinking to myself, I was like, all right, I want people when they hear my rounds, I want them to listen to my rounds for something different. Not saying, yo, he trying to punch with Nitty, like he's trying to do this that Nitty's doing, and Nitty the best at that. So that looks crazy trying to do that versus the nigga.
Yeah, you don't point to the middle of the ring and be like, yo, meet me here, we're gonna fight in a phone booth. You just don't do that to somebody that's a phone booth champion.
So my first round like was more like flow pat. All right, so I'll tell you pretty much how it went, like in my from my standpoint.
Yeah.
Like my first round, Nitty first round, he comes out comfortable as shit. You know what I'm saying? He comfortable as shit. Got his chains banging. You know what I'm saying? He walk around with his arms like this.
Champion,
you know he got a little cup of Henny in his hand.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? He comfy. You know what I'm
comfy.
saying? He on the west. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, cool. I already see your energy. His first round, crazy. He punching, but he looks calm. Like he's just punching at a calm rate. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, he's gonna get pissed off after this first round because he's not expecting me to do what I'm about to do in this first round. Like my first round was more so like flow patterns and like I was really jumping in and out of a lot of flow patterns, you know what I'm saying, with my first round. And I could tell by like even a crowd's reaction, they weren't expecting me to do that shit.
Okay.
So I think genuinely, I think I won the first round and it pissed them off.
Yeah.
His second round was absolutely out of control.
Ain't it crazy how that works though?
Bro. And the worst part about it is it's not like his first round wasn't crazy. It was just the way he presented it.
Yeah.
He was too calm and relaxed. Like he looked like he knew that there was nothing I can do with him at all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All the written material in the world, there's nothing more important than how you say it. Exactly. If you don't do it right, no, it doesn't matter how intricate it was, how great it was. Yeah. You could win and lose with the same exact material versus the same person if you just say it different.
Yo, I'm telling you, but like he delivered that second round, like he was moving around the stage a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? He was like, yo, he even told me, he was like, yo, I had to step up my bag in that second round because he was like, you was tripping in that first. So I was like, all right, cool. So his second round completely bugged, but my second round was crazy.
Yeah.
My second round was like, and I made sure I put my second round as like I delivered it like more comedic. You know what I'm saying? Like I wanted to like have people listen different. I don't want you to keep comparing his punches to my punches. I want you to listen to my round and enjoy it for what it is. You know what I'm saying?
It is. Yeah.
Exactly. So his third round was fire, but his third round was really short. My third round was the big dog round. Nice. And I like my round was longer than his, but I think my round was crazy too. So it's, to me personally, it's gonna come down to who you prefer in the third. But that's just, you know what I mean? Like honestly, I personally think like almost all the battles that night was damn near debatable, bro. Like
yeah. Well, I can't wait to see it, dude. And I honestly, like I always want to, I guess I want to see every battle live as much as I possibly could, but I love, like, it's almost nostalgic to talk to you about a battle and not know anything that you said, not have one fucking video clip, not know what really happened. There can't be any hearsay, he say, she say, because I don't know if they were there or not. Like that itself, it's dope. So I can't wait till it comes out, but I'm glad that it hasn't, because I feel like it just builds up like a natural anticipation for something, man. That you might
people are gonna like. I think people are gonna love. Like, first off, Ace and Danny battle, amazing.
Oh man, I can only imagine, man, dude. Bro.
Like
I can only imagine, because I know how bad Ace wanted to get at Danny, before the fucking 2-on-2 with him and Swamp. How much he wanted to say, yeah.
Ace had this, like, he had it set in his mind, like, me, when, like, I take, like, me and Ace and Jack and Holmesy, like, we went out there like a couple days in advance. We went out there like probably, all right, me and Ace got out there probably, I say Wednesday night. Literally all we did was drink water and fucking spar, bro. Like, literally for like we got the Airbnb, we went out there. Jack got out there Wednesday night too.
Nice.
All three of us, like, for like from Wednesday until Friday, sparring. Holmesy get out there. Holmesy one of them people that over prepare too. So Holmesy get out there, he know his shit, like Holmesy be knowing his rounds like 3 weeks in advance.
That's, you know what I'm saying? Insane, man.
I be like, I gotta be fully, like, my thing is, like, bro, I gotta be fully prepared before I even walk in the venue. Like, I gotta be like,
100%. Yeah, you don't want to be choppy at all the day.
But it comes from me, like, watching, you know, like, I ain't gonna lie, like, I ain't gonna say that fear of not being prepared or like just being it comes from me, like, being around Twerk, because Twerk is one of them people that literally, like, up until he walks on stage, he's still preparing material.
Insane.
Like, it's like when he does it,
it's literally what I have nightmares about,
bro. I literally have
my battle rap nightmare that I be having nightmares about and not having material.
Bro, I don't fucking know this round,
and that's his normal. That's a normal Saturday for Twerk.
Yo, that's a normal Saturday, bro. Like, he'll literally be called. Like, I remember when we was in a building for Civil War. I'm on stage. I forgot who was battling. I wasn't even on stage. I was up in the thing, up in the whatever the top area was, the balcony. And he calls me, and I think Jedi Nightwing and Kid Chaos was on stage. He calls me and he says, "No, it wasn't even that. It was when Ryder was battling Don Marino."
Yeah.
He calls me and he's like, "Yo, what you think about this?" And I said, "What?" He said, "What you think about this?" And I said,
"Yo, you're next."
I said, "Are you still writing material?"
They called your name, Twerk. You have to go to the front of the stage, Twerk.
He be preparing up until it's time to rap, bro. Like, it's mind blowing to me. Like, the few times that I have seen him prepared before it was time to rap, like, absolutely flawless. But then there's times where he's preparing up until it's time to rap and he's still flawless. You know what I'm saying?
It's insane, dude.
But that my anxiety would be going through the roof. Like, I'd be like bugging. Like,
I wouldn't be there. I'd cancel.
Absolutely not.
I'd cancel the fucking battle, bro.
I gotta be prepared. I gotta be 100% prepared at least like maybe 2 days before the battle.
That's always what I want to go to. There's never been. I think Real Sick was the earliest I've ever finished for a battle, and I was fully done by Wednesday, with like 3 battles to go. Other than that, bro, how I usually do it, anytime before there's 3 weeks left, I'll think of ideas, punchlines, whatever I have, and then when there's 3 weeks left, I'll spend a week on the first round. When there's 2 weeks left, I'll spend a week on the second round, and then the last week, battle week, I'll finish the third round. I'll try to finish the third round by Wednesday, and also I'm memorizing. So by the time I get to the second, my first round's already memorized, and by the time I'm finishing the third, everything up before that is ready to go.
That's something I started. Like, I didn't start doing it. Like, I had to do with when we was doing the 2-on-2 with K-Shot, like that memorizing as I was going. I never did that before
because you had to operate with K-Shine.
With a different person. Like, we were literally like writing the rounds as we were memorizing around and writing around. Like, we'll start like, all right, boom, I got this. He'd be like, all right, I got this. Oh, I got this. All right, let's put this right here. Now save that for save that. And he'd be like, all right, I got this. He'd be like, all right, well, we gotta do something different for this round. Like, we gotta start the round completely different with the conversation shit. Yo, they said we was gonna dance to that. We gotta do some bug shit. We can't do no regular shit. He was like, all right, let's try this. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's fire. And then I call him the next day. He'd be like, yo, I don't like that shit, yo. I don't like that shit. We gotta think of something different. So by the time we got to the second round, we knew the first round like that.
Yeah.
So then we're writing the second. And it's like, oh, we gotta try this. And then like I never memorize like that. Usually I just write my rounds, write all 3. And like by the time I get to the third, I kind of know where stuff is, but then I just start memorizing the first.
And you just I'm pretty much like the same way in that sense. And I know most battle rappers, like, I know we try to be as cool as we possibly can look, and I know you might not be as transparent as like me or some other people. But how is that like, man? How is that like? I don't know how you look at battle rappers that I feel like you might have watched before you got on URL.
Mhm.
How interesting was that to work alongside someone that quite possibly is a Mount Rushmore like K-Shine, get into the mind of him and hear and see how he prepares and thinks. How was that?
I'm
How
gonna
was
tell
that
you.
as an
I'm gonna tell you
experience?
the. I'm gonna tell you the God honest truth, bro. Like to me, it didn't really hit me until after we were done battling.
Ain't that a
Like it
bitch,
didn't
right?
really hit. Huh?
You don't realize until you like pull back from it. You go,
Yeah,
oh
yeah,
shit,
like
I was just doing that. Yeah.
yeah. I just did double impact. Like
Yeah.
that's when it really like it don't ever hit me until I'm like actually watching the battle,
Mhm.
and I'm like, yo, what the fuck, yo, bro? I just did double impact. Like that's
One of the
crazy,
greatest 2-on-2 battles ever, by the way. Quite
bro.
possibly
Like
the greatest 2-on-2 battle
when
ever.
we got on
So you get
stage, and people were saying that because it didn't like it felt. I was like, yo, we just had a great battle.
yeah,
But when
yeah.
people
No,
was
no, no,
like,
no, no. Yeah, it
yo,
was better than great, bro. Fucking
yo,
incredible, dude.
I'm literally, yo, I'm telling you, bro. When we got off stage and people was like, yo, if y'all did that in Urban Plaza, y'all would still be rapping.
Oh my
And I was
god.
like,
Yeah, it'd be an hour and a
yeah,
half long battle. Yeah.
bro. It literally felt like
100%.
I was in that second round. By the time we got to the second round, bro, it like felt like I was floating, bro.
Yeah.
Like
I
once
don't
we started
know
doing this, like,
I don't know how to explain this. Maybe because I don't have like a wider, as wide a vocabulary as I want. But there's something that happens when I'm rapping, and I see it sometimes where like I don't know, like you're on a crazy run, right? Like you hit like 8 bars in a row, the crowd's going crazy, and there's something subconsciously you do as like either a competitor or a performer where you really turn up with how you rap, how you're standing, your confidence, and it is quite possibly like I guess what people call the zone, like when you
nah,
get like
you
that
start
tunnel
floating.
vision,
You start
dude.
floating. That's literally what I call it, floating.
You could feel during that 2-on-2 battle, you could feel and see that all four of you knew what was going on, like knew how crazy this battle was, and it was just the energy was shooting out of the fucking screen.
Bro.
It was insane because I felt like all four of you were in that same like game breaker fucking
Mm-hmm.
street volume 3 like on fire, like you knew what was happening, and without even telling yourself this is happening, go in, you just fucking go even more in. And that's what made that battle so crazy, man. I felt like
That's
all of you knew how incredible you were
yo,
doing.
bro. It was like, yo, in my mind, I swear, bro, like, yo, bro, no funny is weird to say that, bro. I got chills just thinking about that shit, bro.
That's not
Like, no
weird. I
funny
get
shit,
chills all
bro.
the time thinking about you.
I I swear, bro, I was literally thinking to myself, like, once we finished that second, I was like, I was thinking to myself, I was like, oh shit, bro, what the fuck is going on, bro?
Something's
I was
happening.
like,
Yeah.
I was
I
like,
can't
that's
explain
simple.
it,
I was
but
like, when we did that, when we got through that, staying on them, change them, when we saying that shit at the same time, I was like, bro, I was thinking, yeah, I'm literally rapping the words, but I'm
I
thinking
feel
to
like
myself,
I'm floating.
this shit is going way better than I thought it would.
Yeah. And as a viewer, you're just like,
Yo, bro, I was like, this shit is going way better than I thought it would. And on top of that, it's certain people that I look to in the crowd to know if I'm cooking.
yeah,
I
okay.
turned around and like I kind of saw Emerson Kennedy. Emerson Kennedy, bro. Emerson Kennedy is one like, you know how you know certain people is like fans of the culture, bro.
Emerson
Like, you
Kennedy
know,
is one of them.
bro,
Yeah.
he's a fan,
Super
bro. Like,
fan.
and I don't say that as a bad thing, like, cause I'm the same way too. Like,
Yeah.
when I see somebody up there cooking, I'm like, God, yo, bro. First of all, I took a shot at Surf. I took a shot at Surf on Summer Madness, bro.
Holy fuck,
I'm
you
in a
did.
crowd.
Yeah,
I'm
you
in a
did.
crowd. I'm in a crowd, and Surf got into that first round. I'm just in the crowd, like, damn, this nigga's wilding right now. Like, I'm full fan mode, bro. Like I ain't just shoot at the nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you
Like
just said some crazy
chess,
shit and that. Yeah.
chess the exact same way. I'm right there in a pit when
Oh,
Chess
that was
when
one
Chess
of
got
them.
a rap, but he went into that Peter roll, and then his hat flipped off his head. I
Dude,
said,
and
what the fuck was
it's some higher power shit, bro. Sometimes
yo,
you look
bro?
at shit and you're like, who the fuck did that? Who
What the
set that
fuck
up
was
like
that,
that?
bro?
What the hell was that? The
Bro,
fucking
what the
hat
fuck
flip was
was that, bro? I
crazy.
lie to you not. When he did that shit and he caught his hat, like I don't know how the fuck he caught his hat,
Dude,
bro.
just if anybody
I thought he
ever
did that
asks
shit on
about it,
purpose.
if anyone ever asks about that to him, I hope he always says that he did that on purpose.
On
I hope
purpose,
forever he takes that to the grave. Oh yeah, no, I
bro. I
practiced
did that
that.
shit on
You know,
purpose.
I'm just that
Peter
smooth.
roll,
Yeah,
caught this
I'm just
shit,
that
put this shit back on this.
Peter
I
roll,
said
the hat rolls off of his head perfectly.
it
And
flipped. No, it didn't roll. It flipped.
it's flip.
It
Yeah, yeah.
literally caught back on the head. I said, I said, nah, he's floating, bro. I said, he's floating, bro. I was like, nah, this is fucking crazy right now.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, yo, I just took a shot. I didn't even think about the shot. I'm just like, yo, I'm just sitting there like, nah, this shit is like,
Yeah.
what the fuck is this? But you know what? Like I be thinking to myself, like, about stuff like that. It's like you said, it's the zone. You know what I'm saying? When you jump into that zone and like
it's real. It's a real thing,
it's a
man. It
real
takes you
thing,
over and it just autopilots you. Like you don't even have to do anything.
real thing, bro. Like, I know when you got into that round versus Danny, and like you just like, yo, bro, I know just in your mind, like when you got when you got one of them rounds, bro.
You know when you, dude, you know when you have, and I know it's so easy to say this because it is at the end of the day, like a lot of people say it's like one of the better like talk to him rounds ever, one of the best like angles. Dude, I know it's very easy to say this, but I promise you, ask Ace, because I talk to Ace all the time before battles. Ask Ward and a couple other people. I literally told them, I don't know. I just feel like this is on some like Lux versus Cal shit. Like if I could just get, I don't know what the fuck just happened, but if I could just say all these things correctly and do
The
them
way
right,
I want,
this is one of the best angles ever in the fucking history about it. That was the first and only time I ever like saw the future of a fucking round. Sometimes you write something and you're like, oh, this is gonna fucking slap. And then sometimes you don't even know what's gonna, you a setup to a punch hits, and then the punch doesn't hit because the crowd reacted to the fucking setup. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you don't know what's gonna work. That was the first and only time I'd never been so sure that like I don't care what the fuck he does. This is one of the craziest.
This is the round.
Yeah,
this is one of the.
it.
This
Yeah,
is one.
you're literally not winning the second round. I don't know about the first and the third.
There was only 2 times that happened to me. When we got to that second. In the 2-on-2, and I was like, yo, when we doing this, both of us saying this shit at the same time, I said, bro, there's literally, I don't care how crazy back to back they're punching, this is gonna be one of them things that people are talking about.
And it's,
I said literally that's the only time. And then when I got into like when I finished my third for Ars, when I finished my third, it just so happened to be that he pulled out his phone and that phone thing happened, but that wasn't even supposed to be a moment. You dig what I'm saying?
No, yeah. But
I said my third. I was like, yo, my third. I was like, yo, my third is the round. So once he finished his second, and I got into my second was my risky round, like because I don't never really angle. You know what I'm saying? I was like, all right, my risky round, and I said I'm gonna just make sure my third I close out strong. I said start strong and make sure I close out strong. Yeah, when he finished his third and he said jerk, I was like, oh yeah. And I knew I was thinking to myself, I was like, yo, first off, our like, he's we know what he's capable, like we know what he's capable of, we know what he's done. But I said, from me watching almost all this shit and from knowing like watching his shit before I even got here, I know Ars is at his absolute best when he has something to rap about.
Yeah.
When he has like something to violate you about, he's at his absolute best. Like that, like he'll literally make that shit sound like, even if it's like an overused subject, he can make it sound 10 times worse.
Yeah.
Because he's gonna go to a place that most people
nobody wants to go. Yeah.
Go to a place that even like, you know what I mean? Even if you want to disrespect somebody, he's gonna go to a place of disrespect that nobody else is willing to go to.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's when he's at his absolute best. I was thinking to myself, I said, there's literally nothing he can really rap at me about where it would be like, oh my God, this is brand new information, or like this is something that people talked about. I said, what is gonna be his thing? And I swear, the only thing I can think of, he's going to try to little nigga me. Like he gonna try to bully me.
And he tried.
He gonna keep bumping me.
Shut that.
I said he's gonna keep bumping me.
Bro.
I said he's gonna keep bumping me. I knew he was gonna do that. I swear, bro, on my life, I swear I knew he was gonna do that. I was like, there's literally nothing he could do. He's gonna bump me. He's gonna keep bumping me. So once I put it in my third round, that shoulder bump thing, and I wrote it in a way where I was like, if he doesn't do that, I don't have to bump him.
Yeah. It's like a pre-buttle that, like, even if it doesn't happen, it still doesn't look like a swing and a miss because you thought something was going to happen and it didn't. Yeah.
So I was like, all right, let me put this here just in case he tries to bully. You know what I'm saying? He kept doing it for like 2 rounds.
I know.
And I ain't do nothing back. So
it didn't work, especially when he put his hand on your head and you were like, "Don't put your fucking hand on my head. You're not my fault. Like you're not my get the fuck out of here."
Yeah, I was like,
that immediately shut shit down because there's a lot of people that would probably just let him just do that to his fucking head and just like walk. But like you have that, and like I said, bro, it's a skill in itself. Like that moment when you said when he pulled his phone out, that wasn't supposed to be a moment.
Mm-hmm.
That isn't a moment for people that don't know how to take advantage of moments.
Mm-hmm.
So when I said before, like 20 minutes back, when I said like it's a skill that you have to be that confident, because I don't know if I would do that when Ars pulls out his phone, because maybe I'm too concentrated on my own material and I'm like in my own zone. You have that ability to step out and be that comfortable to where in the middle of your round, you could joke about the opponent pulling out the phone and all this good shit. Like that's crazy to me.
But that's that. I think that also comes with me trying to be over prepared. Like I said, bro, like when I was preparing for when I had the battle for A Ward, like I kind of had my rounds kind of together versus A Ward, but I was, bro, it was so hard for me, and I kept saying to myself, don't focus on Arsenal until I'm done with A Ward. But it was just so hard for me not to think about Summer Madness, bro. It was so hard for me to take myself. Bro, I was like, bro, I get it. Like, you know, A Ward hot right now. And so that's why I was saying I got to do the battle and I got to make sure I show up.
Yeah.
Which is why I went so hard to make sure my second round was so flawed. But, bro, I literally couldn't get through my second, bro. It was just too, like, the shit was, like, too wordy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Dude, I get caught in that all the time where there'll be like a word that I can't get past for like a fucking week. Like every time I get to the middle of the second, I never know what the word is after this fucking line. Like there's so many times it trips you up, and when I can't even imagine not having any time to sit down and be like, all right, I gotta fix this, or I'll get back to that tomorrow. It's like, no, you have this battle coming up in X amount of days.
I had to.
You have no time to revise anything.
Like even with like, you know, like, and this is not me making excuses because I put myself in those situations. You know what I'm saying? Like I decided to take the A Ward battle right before I had Ars.
Yeah.
Oh no, actually it was the opposite. I decided to take the Arsenal battle right after I had A Ward. And I was booked the A Ward for damn near like 6 months.
Yeah.
I decided to take the Fonz battle right before I had Rum Nitty. Luckily, it ended up landing me a battle at Chris Brown house, but still I fucking lost. You know what I'm saying?
Wild,
like,
right? You're a big fan of Chris Brown too, right?
Bro, that's my favorite artist.
Makes no sense, right? Isn't shit like that crazy?
I'll never forget Fonz.
You'll never forget Fonz.
I'll never forget Fonz for beating me at Chris Brown.
Right, bro. Dude, that's what I joked about that. I joked about that real sick because the Till Death Do Us Part trailer was on Drake's Instagram. And there's a slow-mo of literally like real sick, like mid flex in our battle. And I like literally look sad. And I'm like, thank you. I'm like, Drake is literally my favorite artist. And you have me with my head down in front of 92 million followers on Drake's Instagram. Like,
I'll never forgive you.
Thanks, Sick. I'll never forget. Yeah. Thanks for like, having a better year. Like you had to do that.
That fucking, what he say? You know what else is wild? Strong Paul Bearers because they deadlift. Man. I'll never forgive him for that.
Why? He's such an asshole. He's an asshole. He's an asshole.
Like that from Chris Brown. Is you out your fucking mind?
Right.
I mean, like, yo, bro, that shit was fucking crazy, bro. Like, bro, and also, like, once I'll tell you this, I lie to you not, bro. If I can call my brother, I can call anybody that was there with me. Once we got there, because Beasley told us what it was gonna be. I was thinking it was gonna be like a Caffeine kind of setting, just at his crib.
Okay.
So I was like, this material is gonna ring off a little better. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't matter where we at. But once we got there, and no, before we got there, I was like, because I came out there with a couple people, and they was like, yeah, man, we can't have that many people. Da-da-da. And I'm like, what the fuck? And they was like, yeah, man, you know, it's going to be, you know, they got paid models that's going to be there. So it was literally like 80 women and like 30 of Chris Brown's friends, the Caffeine staff, and maybe 10 rappers.
Yeah, 10 people that know anything that's going on for the most part. Shout out to Easy Block Captain in the chat, by the way.
So we get there, and it's like, I'm looking like, I lie to you not, bro. I'm like one of the first rappers there. So I'm there, right? I get there with P, me and my brother, my mans and shit. And I'm just sitting there at the edge, like by the backyard, and I'm just watching these like hordes and flocks of women walk in. And I'm thinking to myself, like, dang, it's mad girls here. And then like I started thinking, and I'm rapping my material, and I'm like, and I'm seeing more and more women come in, and I'm like, yo, it's mad girls here, bro. Like they're not gonna get anything I'm saying. Like I'm saying shit, like I'm saying Anwar flips and fucking. I said some shit about
battle rap, fucking
bro. I'm saying mad battle rap shit that was only working in Yeah, I'm saying I said some shit about like fucking JC. I said some shit about Big T. I did
just like Volume 7.
Yeah, I said some shit about quarter lab. Like, I mean, I said you can't block this clip with quarter lab, and like I'm thinking to myself, like, bro, none of this shit is gonna really
like,
like yo, I lie to you not, bro. This is when I knew shit was bad. After I finished my first round, Beasley stops the camera and was like, yeah, man, you know, you guys make sure you guys are, you know, showing love to the battlers. You know, this is an event.
after your round.
Right after I finished my first
the
round,
most
right?
discouraging shit
So
ever.
look,
hey guys, we're gonna
look.
really need to be interested in what's going on here.
Look, it gets worse. It gets worse.
Oh,
if you watch the battle, you'll see it happen.
Okay.
Yo, Fonz gets into his round and yell, "Hey, big dog!" Starts his round. Yeah, and the girl's like, "Woo!" And I'm like, "All right, cool. I already see what this is gonna be. Maybe they'll show love."
Dogs.
So look, Fonz gets into his round. He shakes the room once, right? And then he says some shit like, "I'm about to bury Lou." And then you hear a group of probably 30 to 40 women yell, "Woo!" He doesn't even punch. Like, yo, I lie to you not, bro. When he did that shit, and then I heard the girls yell, "Woo!" I was like, I looked at him and he fake started laughing, like, yo, he started laughing.
Serious Jones and Math
like, oh, I said, this is that. I said, oh
my god.
Yeah, I was. Yo, it was too much, bro. Like, it was like, yo, we were rapping. It felt like
it's felt not like real, bro. It must not have felt real at all.
Like, it felt like we were rapping like if we had went to like battled out on the BET Awards or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That's what it felt like. And my material was the only material that wasn't catered to the room. Like Fonz's material was Lou and cash flips.
Yeah.
Easy to consume. You know my name. Easy. And I'm not saying that it wasn't like fire. Material was and I think personally, I'm gonna tell you the God honest truth. If we had battled even in the caffeine setting, I think he would have still won. No funny, because his material was crazy.
Yeah.
But his material was so easy to consume for everyone, not even just like the girls,
that it was almost impossible for you to be as effective as you were
as effective, because I'm like I'm writing, I wrote for like a different crowd, you know what I'm saying? I wrote for a different setting, like,
and those are the tiny little things that separate you from battles and keep you from winning things that you probably would have won in a different environment, or little intangibles that have nothing to do with what you write, just a little approach that might be a little easier to digest than yours, and it's an uphill battle before you even happen.
So and also, even if you watch, I know you've seen Chess and Charlie Clips, Chess and Charlie Clips material. I literally said the Clips. When they got there, I said Clips. I was like, yo, bro, they're gonna love that shit that you do. And he was like, what you mean? He was like, man, he said, I'm mad that I gotta go after your material, man. That electrifying shit. I said, bro, let me explain something to you. They're not gonna get half the shit I'm talking about. I said, I already know. I said, I already know they're not. And he was like, nah, man, he said, you entertaining as hell, man. You entertaining as hell. And I said, man, all I hope
you.
He said, I said to you, and I was like, all
not
I hope is I said, all I hope is that Chess don't overcomplicate his material. Literally, as soon as I said that, Chess was right behind me. He said, I always overcomplicate my shit. And I said, bro, I literally said, bro, this is not the place. I said, this is not the place for that. Yo, they get up there, they have an amazing battle. You know what I'm saying? They have an amazing battle.
Yeah, it was.
My material just didn't seem like it was going off in the room. You know what I'm saying? Nothing I was doing was just like, I kind of caught that after my first round. You know what I'm saying? Because that was the round I was most confident in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that shit was just ringing off, man. But and like I said, it taught me a lot when battling punchers. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what made me prepare a little different for the Rum Nitty battle.
Yeah, you almost say it's like it's like something you like force yourself, like you have to be different than the other person, not stay away from punching. Of course you can still punch, because at the end of the day, most of what we do at the end of a 2-bar or a 4-bar setup is a punch. It's just like the rate at which you do it,
at the rate at which you punch, and like how you how do you match up what you do versus what he does. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's gonna sound good
too
versus like what's gonna sound good versus this type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
what's a good counter? Yeah,
exactly. Because I feel like once you get to this level, bro, everybody is fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, once you get
there's really no separation in talent between a lot of us, and I've always said that. And like, going back to when you were talking about your DNA battle, and that being the sign for, okay, one, I can do this, I can hang with people like this, and two, like, I think I've made it to where I need to be. Battles like that are my favorite battles because it proves just how like how people that how tears and skill are two completely different things. And if you
Absolutely.
just give certain people a chance, like against somebody like a DNA, you're like, oh wait, Luke Castro's just as fucking good
Yeah,
as these guys.
yeah, like it's, and you say you think about just as good. You think, all right, I like him for this. You
Yes.
think I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
I'm learning to like him for this
Mhm.
instead of trying to compare him to what this person does.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, if you put, I'll tell you this, like, yeah, like I'll be thinking that shit to myself all the time. Like guys like who's a perfect example of somebody that like if you put him against almost anybody, he's gonna look good. A guy like Nun.
Yeah.
Like to me, Nun is crazy.
Dude,
Nun
Nun
is
is Nun pisses me off. His career pisses me off because he always does something to where after he deserves to be on a big fucking stage and get a big ass plate, and something he does some crazy shit that motherfuckers don't talk about anymore.
Yeah,
that
bro.
shit
Like
pisses me off.
it's like, yo, Nun is crazy to me, but like you put him against anybody, you see it's not really like a difference in skill, it's just a difference in notoriety.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like we know him, we know this person, we know that person. Like Nun got like he go at it with guys who are crazy, but then for some reason it just doesn't jump over, which is crazy to me. Like,
well, it doesn't. I mean, battle rap's no exception to the entertainment industry, man. At the end of the day, this is the entertainment industry. You can be as skilled as you can, but there's so many more elements that go into your success in battle rap, what your next plate is, and things like that, dude. People and a lot of guys, artists and fans can't comprehend that. They cannot wrap their head around why is Sue Surf always the main event if he chokes when he bat. Like those two things are so like don't have anything to do with each other, but that'll be the first thing that someone will attach to like a question like that. And
Surf is the main event.
Surf is Sue Surf. Surf's not a battle rapper anymore. He's a famous rapper. Surf is fucking Surf now. So it's like you know what I'm saying? So like people just they can't wrap their head around it factor.
Yeah,
and I'm
it's crazy to me.
And I'm glad that like and I think I spoke this to you, we spoke about this on text before you came on the show a few days back. And I said how like you obviously said that you changed a few things as far as like realizing how important moments are and using your personality, but you always remained you at the end of the day. So it's dope because I feel like you always had an it factor that I feel like people were trying to suppress with like it was like a trend a couple years ago to call you, Jackboy, Ryda, and all these guys, twerk impersonators. They rap like twerk, you rap like twerk, you sound like this, you sound like that. Oh, you're this on the Goonies, you're that on the Goonies, and it's just dope. Look how I come around. It's just it's the perfect, you and a lot of people are the perfect example of just shut the fuck up and let someone's career play out, because a lot of people write other people off before you even give them a chance, and now you're a fucking superstar in this shit. You really are, bro. It's insane, man. It really is, and it's deserved. It's deserved. It's something that I saw, and I feel like a few people saw, and it was just timing is everything, man. Timing is everything, and I hope you still. And I know it's been early. It's been like a year that you've really just been like white hot. But I hope you continue to enjoy it. It doesn't. It doesn't feel like a job now, right? It doesn't feel like, all right, I'm at this high level, so the stress level is up. I have to, you're not stepping on eggshells with every battle you choose. You're still in the same comfort zone that you were in before.
The way I look at this shit, man, like it's like I genuinely just be thinking to myself, like, all right, what did people like me for? You know what I'm saying? What people want to see from me, and just figuring out different ways to do, because I like genuinely enjoy thinking about like, yo, when people come back to me and they be quoting certain shit, like when people be like, yo, let me win. Like that type of shit is so funny to me, because I'll be like, yo, bro, yo, boy, stop playing. Like if I'm playing 2K, like that let me win shit, like that's me like playing 2K. Like I literally playing 2K and like somebody, yo, stop playing me, let me win. Like that shit that I be saying. So when I see fans comment shit like that in the comments, I'll be like, damn, bro, I just got to keep doing the shit that I be doing in real life and just like figure out ways to make it entertaining. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't feel like a job, bro. It's just more so like, to me, it's just like staying consistent. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, I'll give you an example. Like Lex Luthor, he told me one time, a long time ago, he was like, yeah, man, it was like way before I even got on I ain't gonna say wait. It was after my first PG. and I was booked for some like We Go Hard event, and Lex Luthor was battling somebody, I forgot.
Okay.
And I was like, yo, Lex, man. I was like, yo, I said, who you got next? He said, I'm battling tonight. And I said, you battling tonight? He's like, yeah, man. And I got another battle next week in Massachusetts. And I was like, bro, how do you do that shit, bro?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I even like did the back-to-back battle and shit. I used to need like 2 months or 3 months. I was like, how do you do that shit, bro? Like, he's like, bro, because I'm my favorite battle rapper. I'm just so excited to hear what I got to say next.
Yeah.
And it was like, bro, if you write shit, like, think about like when you listen to other people who battle and you just love the shit that they're saying. If you writing a bunch of shit that you can't wait to say, bro, like, it's not, you know what I mean? Like,
that's true. That's true. But that's that sometimes that's tough for certain artists to keep the perspective of, the knowing of like being able to step outside yourself and realize the position that you're in and how good it is, and not be like, I need more. I need to go higher. I need more success. I've had that before, where there's been times in a year where I'm white hot. And in my head, instead of just like sitting back and being like, damn, I'm in this position in the first place. Like I'm even in this position. This is crazy. It's crazy that I'm even on Smack. You know what I'm saying? And some days I have that where I'm like, bro, I'm on URL, dude. Like, I'm on fucking Smack.
Yeah, bro.
I watched Smack when I was in 11th grade. I'm 32 years old. You know what I'm saying?
Like, what, bro? Yo, I literally remember. I remember when we first started. Like when we first started our league, bro. Like we literally started our league. Me and my two friends, like me and Sean Hoffa and Fuse the General. Fuse the General. We started the league. We started the battle rap shit because we were all sitting down. A lot of you not. We were sitting down at my crib. We were about to go play ball. Fuse came to my crib, and when he got to my crib, I was on my laptop with my son Hoffa, and we was watching Hitman versus Averb.
Okay.
And he was like, yo, y'all watch battle rap? And we was like, yeah, we watched battle. I mean, you watch battle rap? He was like, come on, bro. I just finished watching that battle.
Yeah.
He was the first person I knew that watched battle rap around the area besides me and my mans.
Yeah.
So I was
always
like,
that. It's like rare to find a battle rap fan.
Yeah, bro. Like just somebody that genuinely watches it. You know what I'm saying? Like from that day forward, it started like a whole thing of us back and forth talking about battle rap. And then we started a league, like randomly. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I started. Then Twerk came to our league. They found Twerk at some battle league in a parking lot. He came to our league, and then like literally went from there. Like I ended up.
So that's how you said. That's legit how you started. So you weren't like battling before, like off camera in school and like shit like that.
No, I battled twice in school. That's it. I battled once in school.
How old are you?
And that's it. I'm 29.
29.
Yeah, I'm 29. I battled once in school, and like. But like them niggas went to some event and Twerk battled in some parking lot. And I remember when they called me about him, they was like, yo, my man Hoffa called me. He was like, yo, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. I found this dude, yo. And I was like, yeah. He was like, yo, bro, yo, son is nice. And I was like, word? I'm in New York, man. He's like, yo, son is nice, bro. He was like, yo, I'm bringing him to Showtime. And he was like, I was like, what's his name? And he was like, New Jersey Twerk. And I was like, what? I was like, what? I was like, what's his name? And he was like, New Jersey Twerk, bro. Yo, listen, he said, I know what you're thinking, but you gotta hear him though. Like, you gotta hear him, bro. He's nice. And I was like, yo, he gonna come to Showtime? And he was like, yeah, bro, I booked him a battle already. He said he'll do it. And I was like, all right, bet, let's get it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I saw him in person. I was like, nah, what's up with son? Like,
there's something very different about seeing him in person too. On top of the fact there's just something very different about him.
Yeah,
seeing him live is just unexplainable.
It's a whole different. It's a whole different thing, man. Like it's absolutely bugged seeing him in person. Like he one of them. Like I say this, bro. I've always been like, even from when we first started, I've always been able to capture a crowd. But like that dude, bro, like,
dude,
it's literally like this the whole time. You look around and everybody like this, like,
yeah, you're on the edge of your fucking seat, man. It's truly insane, man.
Like people be trying to play him like, yo, Twerk, like when they get mad at him because they only get mad at him because he's not realizing his potential. They don't get mad at him because they think he trash.
Yeah, no,
it's literally like they get mad at him because he's not realizing his. Yo, it's like when you see this nigga battle, it's just like the whole time you like.
Yeah,
waiting. You know what I'm
it's the
saying?
only thing.
Like,
It's the only thing you could do, and
mhm.
that's an insane story, man. As far as like how you started battling, it's wild. I
Yeah,
like
man. It was,
and I feel like that's how it always happens, right? It's something random that you don't like think you'd ever get, and it's really hard to think about how much I watched battle rap, and then I was just like, I'm just gonna be one now. I'm just gonna try
bro.
that out. Oh, wait a minute, I'm doing good in this. Okay, all right, okay,
I'm be
now,
honest with you. I didn't even think it was possible, like, to get the smack.
no,
When we started, I
no,
didn't even think like that wasn't even my goal. When we
no.
started, it was something I was doing until people caught on to my music
I
because I was
get,
like, all right,
dude. I mean,
yo, we can literally bring out a crowd of people. People will get familiar with my face, and then when I put a song out, people will fuck with me. That's all I was thinking. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
I would.
But once we
My bad.
go ahead.
Continue. No, I
Once
was.
we started getting like, my
No, no,
bad,
no,
my bad, bro.
no. I cut you off, but I was. That's the craziest thing. I got into battle rap because I was trying to get back into music. It
Mm-hmm.
had been 4 or 5 years since I had made a song, and I wanted to get back into the mode of rapping. And my friend just randomly, for no reason, was like, "Yo, you should do a rap battle." I was like, "Fuck, am I gonna do a rap battle for?" Like, it's like, nah, maybe it'll get you like in the, get you in the mood to, write music. And
Mm-hmm.
it's just like, all right, yeah, I guess I'll do this. And then
Bro,
it
I
just
lie to you not,
happens.
bro. Like I never even thought about going to Smack. Even once, like, all right, I'll tell you, this is how much I didn't think about going to Smack. We brought Jazz down. Jazz came down. She saw us. She was showing love and shit. She was showing love to twerk and shit like that, right? I think that's around the time you found out about him. And
Yeah.
then when I seen you was talking about him, I was like, yo, Mike P. I was like, yo, Mike P was just talking about you. He did a blog about you. And he was like, yeah, word. And then I was like, yo, Jazz showing you love too. And then they called me and was like, yo, we got Norbs coming. I said, Norbs, like from URL? And he was like, yeah, we got Norbs coming. I was like, man, I can't make it to URL, man. I said,
Mm.
I'm good. I said, they was like, yo, we got a battle for you. We'll book you a battle right now. I was like, bro, I'm good, bro. I'm not even trying to.
Yeah, wild how the mind works.
I was like, I'm not even trying to get on Smack, bro. Like, I didn't think I didn't think I can compete
Yeah.
with the guys up there. I was like, bro, I can't compete with that shit up there, bro. Like, I'm good right here. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
But then once I seen, like, once I got, like, I literally curved it and went on a vacation to fucking Florida.
That's
I curved it.
insane.
I curved it and went on a vacation to Florida, right? I come back the day that twerk battle red-handed on
Jesus
and Norbs was there.
Christ.
I got back and I seen what he was doing, and I was thinking to myself, I was like, I'm watching him and I'm like, I'm looking at how Norbs was responding to him. I'm like, yo, we could really make it. We could make it to Smack. This is like something that can happen. I was like, this can happen for
Yeah.
real. Like,
Possible.
all right, let
Yeah.
me take this shit serious.
Anything's
Literally,
possible.
I said, this is something I was like, this is something that could actually happen. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I never even really thought about the idea of it actually happening until I saw them saying, yo, we about to give Twerk a PG. I was like,
Mm.
oh, okay, all right.
I didn't either. Yeah, I didn't either, dude. Because I was battling, I think, for like 2.5, 3 years before I'd even gotten a call for URL.
Mm-hmm.
And even when I got the call, bro, I was ready to just use URL because I knew in my head how I thought battle rap worked before I knew a fucking percentage of how this game really is. In my head, I was like, all right, I'm like clearly I don't know how far I'm gonna get in URL, so I'm probably gonna do one PG. I'll do
Mm-hmm.
that one battle, probably never get booked again, and then I'll just live off of how popular I got from that one battle. Like I was literally planning on doing like a one and out. I thought like, all right, they're inviting me to be on URL. All right, that's cool, but like how
And you
far
know
am
it's
I gonna
crazy.
fucking
You was in
get?
that. You was like in that last class of PGs that was doing numbers.
Yeah.
Like the
Yeah.
PGs, like around. Like I'm talking about, like just because they were dropping, because they weren't dropping every PG.
No,
You know what
they
I'm saying? Like,
weren't. No, they weren't at all, bro. And I feel like I feel like it was hard to get out there back then. And yeah,
hell yeah.
my PG class is like me and Av.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody survived that PG class. The last
Mm-hmm.
PG class before us was Briz, T Top, Chess, and like all those guys. My class didn't make it. It was literally me and Av. Like none is in the mix every now and then, but as far as like making it as far as like regularly booked,
Yeah,
being on
yeah,
main
yeah,
stages, doing big cards, like yada yada yada. Dude, me and Av are the only people that fucking made it out of that
yeah.
class. We were legit the last like class before
And what's
all that
crazy
shit
is
happened.
like we were like, even with my class, like the guys who are in my class, we've been around for damn near like almost 4 years.
Right.
Around like in the circuit, you know what I'm saying, like doing PGs and not getting no drops, doing constant, like, bro, I did like probably before I got like a legit drop, like I say, versus Street Hymns. And what's crazy is me and Street Hymns dropped a year after we did it. It dropped a whole year. Like I battled Street Hymns in like February. I battled Street Hymns in January of like 2018,
Wow.
and it dropped. No, I dropped battled Street Hymns in February 2018, and it dropped January 2019.
That's insane.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I
Fucking
did probably
insane.
two more. I did probably two more PGs after that Street Hymns battle.
Mm.
And then I battled Dre Dennis in a one-off in Atlanta. I did 3 battles after that. None of them shits dropped. You know what I'm saying? So
Wild.
like it was like all of us were around for a long time. Like me, Kid Chaos. Like when I did my first PG in 2017, me, Kid Chaos was on that card.
Kid Chaos was on that card in 2017?
Yeah, bro.
Wow.
Yeah, bro.
That's wild.
Kid Chaos was on that
people don't know
card.
that.
DG the Piranha, he's in the newer class.
Wait,
like
what? DG the Piranha was in it on that card?
Yeah, DG the
Holy
Piranha was on that
shit.
card at the Honeycomb Hideout.
Took you
DG
fucking
the
guys
Piranha
so
was
long.
on that card.
Oh
Fucking
wow,
Fonz
the
was on that
Honeycomb
card.
dude. Holy shit. What a fucking
Fonz
time.
was on that card. My first PG, Fonz was on that card. Fonz battled Fonz had another PG directly after that. Fonz was on that card. The day I had my first PG is the day Moon battled Holmesy.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
So a lot of people came far, man. Dude, Easy to Block Captain. Dude, I battled Easy to Block Captain like 7 years ago on Angry Fan Radio. Like 2 years before I even got on URL. And I was in URL for 5 years before Easy made anything. And now he's fucking on top of the world.
We've been around. It's all been around. It's insane
how careers play out, bro.
But you know what it is, though? It's literally what the thing about battle rap is, bro. It's literally about catching, like, you know, taking the right battle. It's about taking the right battle and being in the right situation. You know what I'm saying? It's not about, because like it's not really a big talent gap, bro. Like you could literally go on Summer Madness and battle like a fucking legend, like, and then go to a small league in South Carolina and get smoked.
Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. And then sometimes getting smoked in the smaller league might mean more because of how you moved before it than the big fucking battle that you thought would mean the world. Yeah. I think there's definitely a little bit of luck involved. I got lucky many times in my career where certain things fell in place that simply were not there when I thought it, when I thought it was. And then there's some times where, you say no to a battle and it could have been something that, it's just how it goes, man. But the fact that you're a testament to just staying the course. Yeah, I might need a little bit of luck here and a little bit of here. Okay, maybe I should have zigged when I zigged when I should have zagged, or maybe I should have got more recognition for performances. There's performances that I've done where I go, all right, well, now I should get this next battle. And it's very easy to get discouraged when you feel like, even as a regular, like working like a 9 to 5, it's discouraging if you bust in your ass and you see somebody that you don't think is working harder than you, or you don't think does it better than you, and he's getting a raise. You're like, well, why do I gotta fucking work so hard?
Absolutely,
it's very discouraging to just go, you know what, head down, man. Stay the fucking course. Absolutely. If I truly believe that I am who I am, then I will get there. And you're a testament for that, man. You're definitely a testament for truly believing who you are, not switching up, not getting discouraged by bullshit that people say to you. And, boom, Gnome, Summer Madness, fucking Chris Brown's garage, 80 fucking Fashion Nova people, bro, pretending they know what you're saying.
I'm telling you, bro, like, I lie to you not. You know how many times, like, I genuinely had to sit back and tell myself, like, no funny shit. I literally had to sit back and tell myself multiple times, like, all right, I know battle rap is about like getting hot, you know what I'm saying? And I said, I'm not gonna really sit there and look at, I don't want to focus on what anybody else is doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm here. All I gotta do is figure out a way to get whatever I'm doing to stick. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm here. So the fact that they keep calling me back, and that's what kind of always threw me off about, like, this whole, like the, I don't want to get into that, but like, the out of rotation thing, like I was getting PGs and I wasn't getting no drops. But I was thinking to myself, all right, they keep calling me back. That means that there's something here, but I gotta figure out a way, because like, all right, you always know, bro. Like when you do a PG, it don't matter if you fucking win all 3 rounds. If everyone's not leaving the venue talking about what you did that night, bro, it doesn't.
You stay on the treadmill.
You're on the treadmill. You did good
for no reason. Yeah,
no fucking reason, bro. Like you did good. You did what you were supposed to do, but you didn't do anything to knock anybody that's above you out of rotation. You didn't do anything to knock anybody that's above you out of rotation.
You did good for the people at your level.
Exactly.
And
like,
you're going to remain there unless you show me something special that's not, you know what I mean?
I kept telling myself, like, what is something else I got to do?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and I try like to always like take self, be accountable for myself. You know what I'm saying? Like,
always
all right,
have to be.
Like, because I think that's where a lot of people get fucked, like, lose track of what the fuck is actually going on. People will think, oh yeah, I'm actually doing good, I'm being amazing, like I had 3 rounds, I won 3-0 versus my opponent, why am I not moving up? You did good, but you didn't like, is everyone like, when you go on Twitter, like after you just got through from rapping, when you get on Twitter, is everyone in the building tweeting, yo, such and such just went crazy?
Yeah exactly. Or even if it was a close battle, like, man,
oh yo, this battle was amazing, bro.
Round.
Bro, it's you're gonna see it, bro. You're gonna see it, because
15-second clip could take you a long way.
One thing people don't understand is it don't matter where the fuck you are. You could literally be battling in someone's backyard, bro. If you're a fan of battle rap, if somebody's cooking, bro, you just like, even if you just thinking to yourself, bro, like you thinking to yourself, like, damn, this nigga's cooking, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't matter. If you're a fan of this shit, you're not there to make, unless you like come with your man specifically, oh, this is my best friend and I want to see him beat you, so you a hater or whatever, you doing the most, whatever. But the people in the crowd, they want to be entertained, bro.
They just want to be entertained. Yeah, you're not coming in. It's not WWE where it's like, I like The Rock, I don't want John Cena to win, and when he comes out, I'm gonna boo him. Like, no, if John Cena is trash during the fight, he's probably gonna get booed. But
it's literally people just want to be entertained, and I had to really keep, I had to keep that level of mental grounding to understand, like, all right, bro, if these people aren't talking about me, I'm doing something wrong. Let me find out a way to, get them to talk.
Dude, and then there's sometimes, dude, just having that ability to do that, it's what separates like very successful people in certain fields and people that aren't so successful. Because then there's some times where you're saying to yourself, how you said, like, oh, I just went crazy, oh, I just 30'd that person. And then sometimes people don't have that second step where after they say that, they go, well, how good was my performance? Did I do that good? Am I being biased right now? Let me step outside. Like, was I that good? Could I have been better? Who was better than me that night? Is that the reason why I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, just to have the fact that you have the ability to just filter out, you filter out the good, you filter out the bad, you know what you did, you know what works, you know what doesn't. And then you apply it to the next battle and it shows the next battle. It doesn't mean that every single battle, it is your best performance and then your best performance and your best performance. Man, when everything comes together and your improvement shows in certain battles for sure.
Yeah, appreciate
the good with the bad, man. I want to ask, battle rap or music. Are you letting, not saying to choose the two, but I'm saying between battle rap and music, do you see maybe not a ceiling, because I think there's a big difference obviously between how big you can get in music and how big you can get in battle rap. Is there a certain focus, or is your heart somewhere more than the other, or have you learned a way to kind of just balance everything out?
All right, so one thing I noticed was at first, like I said, when I first got the URL, like it was more so, all right, boom, this is going to be an outlet to get people to familiar with my music. But what I'm noticing is the way, all right, hip hop is a thing that's probably been around since like probably the early 70s. Am I right? Around the early 70s.
Like that, yeah.
So the early 70s, hip hop didn't become what it was until like we would say real, like, people making real money off of hip hop until like probably about maybe the mid 90s,
I would
early
say.
90s.
Yeah, like Death 90s. Row and fucking.
So,
yeah.
All right. So, boom. It was a 20-year span of hip hop being a thing before it became a thing. You know what I'm saying? battle rap is damn near only like in its fashion that it is now, is probably about almost maybe 15 years old.
Yeah, hasn't even. It's the baby.
It's a baby.
The baby. Yeah.
In the fucking, probably in the world right now, like one of the biggest artists in the world hosting events for us. We just did an event at Chris Brown's house that was fucking sponsored by Idris Elba. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, I remember when Chess threw up.
Yeah.
I remember Chess, he threw up.
We just had an event sponsored by Idris Elba, one of the like biggest fucking actors on earth. You know what I'm saying? One of them. You know what I'm saying? Chris Brown.
It's so
Drake
stupid.
hosting a fucking event.
Drake is a fucking icon.
I'm starting to realize that battle rap is not far off from being literally like, a mainstream thing.
Yeah. And it almost is, it's like a mainstream thing to certain people that are in the mainstream. It's kind of like everybody in there are huge artists and movie stars and people that are basically taking battle rap and going to their other superstar friends and being like, yo, look at this, look at what this fucking shit is right here,
bro. It's literally becoming a thing where it's not far off from being a mainstream thing. I'm almost certain from Caffeine to possibly within the next, I'd say 2 years, to where damn near URL's like a TV thing, or like on a Netflix. On a Netflix, or Hulu. Like they're streaming battles on Hulu. Like it's not far off.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I'm saying? Like
100%.
Think about this, bro. I remember when I wasn't on URL, and I remember when Mook was asking for 20K. Think about that.
Yeah.
Think about how you was on Facebook saying Mook is out of his fucking mind.
Yeah.
I was on Facebook like
20,000.
Bro, I was like,
now 20. I'm like, where's my fucking 20,000?
I want 20,000.
I'm worth 20,000.
Yo, Mook was asking for 20,000 in 2012, and I was on Facebook like, he is out of his mind.
Out of his fucking mind. You're gonna take your $500.
I said, Mook, you better take that fucking $2,000 that they have for you and be fucking happy.
What's wrong with this fucking guy? What is he trying to live off his fucking art?
Who does he think he is?
He's trying to be successful.
Bro, but you know what? Yeah. You know what though? That was the thing in 2012, and that wasn't that long ago.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. It really wasn't, bro. It really wasn't. And it's crazy how mainstream. I feel like sometimes, and I said this about Champion. I feel like I was live a couple days ago, and I said this about Champion, where I feel like sometimes like big changes happen in the culture, and we don't even like pick our heads up and like look. It's like it happens, and then it's just the norm. Like Champion overnight became one of the most important fucking parts of battle rap, and nobody picked their head up and went, "Holy shit." This just happened. Like J Black did. It's just like now it's Champion and Champion of the Year, and that's always a conversation. Like it's just crazy. And the conversation was always like when battle rap gets mainstream, that's when the soul goes, right? Like that's when we lose our this, and everything gets mainstream. It gets poppy. It gets, dude. If you pick your head up right now, we are pretty fucking mainstream bro. Dignity intact though.
Yo, bro,
artist intact. And I guess it took me picking my head up to go, how are we scared of battle rap going mainstream? Because at the end of the day, no matter how mainstream it is, no matter who's watching, no matter what it's sponsored by, the rappers are still rapping.
And the rappers
we're not going to rap mainstream.
And this is the crazy part. The rappers are getting better.
Yes. Yeah, dude, that's another incredible part of battle rap. The fact that I've had the privilege to watch how great B Dot has become, like battling B Dot 4 years ago and then seeing the fucking psycho that he is now, and just seeing everyone get into their own.
Think about like, all right, I remember I used to watch Nitty like years ago.
Just about to say, bro.
And I used to say to myself like, yo, Nitty's bugged. I used to say to myself, yo, he's bugged. Dude, but like, I never like in my mind was like, yo, what the fuck? Yo, in my mind, I used to always say he was bugged. But like punching, like I used to always think to myself, nah, magic. Back to back punch, magic.
Bro,
what Nitty be doing now?
The comparisons now. You watch a B Magic punch.
Level of, like what, not even just Nitty. Like what's the standard now?
Yeah.
Of rapping? Like The standard now is just so like, all right, if you're a comedic based person, even if you're a comedic based, like a guy like Bill Collector, bro, Bill be rapping. Like Bill get into them pockets where, you know what I'm saying? Bill, you know what I mean? Like Your Honor even get into them pockets. You know what I'm saying? Guys like that, you be thinking to yourself, like, you have to display a higher level of rapping at some point in time. You can't bullshit for too long.
Yeah, you have to. And that's the craziest part. Like I was talking about Shotgun Suge in predicting the battle for Real Name Brandon, and I feel like before the B-Dot battle, I was starting to get nervous for Suge because I felt like his style was almost just not enough anymore.
Transitioning
and to anybody that has some type of elevated 2021 version of what battle rap is, it's an easy W. It's an easy W for someone that just simply you're just not doing enough.
What
bro.
used to be a thing,
what used to be a thing simply doesn't work, and you either have to apply it to now with a little twist on it, or you're just gonna be getting cleared, bro. Like
a guy it's certain stuff that he still does to this day that, like, because one, he already transcended, just his name has transcended, battle rap. You know what I'm saying? Like a guy like Rex. You know what I'm saying? Like a guy like Rex, like it's certain times when you see him up, like when he battled Nitty, with certain things he was doing in the battle that you'd be like, if he did that the whole time, cool. You know what I'm saying? But like what he's doing, like it's not the standard, but he's not going to change. He's him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's certain guys that you just see like, all right, this used to be what it was, but this isn't it no more. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and it's just evolution, man. It happens everything. Art, music, the physical body, the mind, like over time things just get better. People get stronger, they get smarter, it's just natural. Dude, I can't rap better than Kid Chaos.
Yeah.
I cannot rap. I can't do what Jay the Nightwing does. Are there literally a million different elements that makes a battle round great? Yes. Is it just not like the ability to rap? Yes. Can you kick someone's ass that raps better than you? Absolutely. But I simply can't do it. I don't have the mind to do it. I don't know how to rap like that. Like Kid Chaos, when I look at him and I look at Jay and other guys, like I look at them as evolution. I look at them and I'm like, that battle rap has evolved and it's become this.
Yeah, exactly. It's the evolution. All right. So what we used to consider the pins, like, all right, what we see with Jay, I think to myself, I say this all the time. What JC does was like the start of something. You know what I'm saying? Like he started something. And Kid Chaos, I feel like once he figures out a way to make it, to make it more consumable.
Such a dangerous weapon that he doesn't know how to wield
yet. Once he
yet.
figures out a way to make it way more consumable.
Yeah.
Oh man, because bro, the way he raps, nobody
can do it. I can't. But yes, at the same time, he has to learn how to wield that. He has to learn how to wield it, because it does get to a point where like JC, I don't think JC can rap as good as Kid Chaos, but JC can beat Kid Chaos. You know what I'm saying? Like it just
literally, bro. I look at the JC and Kid Chaos battle, and I say this all the time: JC beat Kid Chaos with presence.
Yeah,
like literally by being more like aggressive.
I say it all the time on my stream, bro. Like
everyone off,
dude. People
threw everyone off.
So it's hard for people to wrap their head around how that can be a thing. Where like a lot of battle rap fans, they think that it's just who was the better rapper. Where just if somebody had better body language than you, you'll fucking lose, bro. If you can't look like you're a grown man and someone's bit, like you'll fucking lose a battle, bro. If you're not loud enough,
JC got crowd control with just doing this.
Yeah, JC has the ability to, while he's rapping, make you look like a piece of shit. Like he'll make you look terrible before you're even fucking rapping. Like before you're rapping.
JC, it's two people that have like probably the best crowd control in the game. JC and Jay the Nightwing. Jay the Nightwing don't even gotta move.
Jay the Nightwing don't give a shit. And if he does, we don't know. If he does care, we don't even fucking know. Yeah.
He'll literally be like, he said something. Relax.
Yeah. Yeah.
Literally that, and the crowd is like, no.
Fucking round was terrible. J10. 1-0 going into before he even fucking raps. And that dude, like I had said, it might sound like cheap. That's skill, man. It's just a
Yo,
fucking
bro.
skill in that. There's a talent in that, bro.
Recognizing when to do that shit.
There's a talent in recognizing, like, all
Yeah.
right, I already look like he's not saying anything, and I know how to make it look even like worse. So I'm gonna pick the right fucking time. That's a skill in itself, bro. It's a skill. The same way you're pulling out, the same way Arsenal's pulling out the phone. You're saying, let me win and all that. Put that on the gram and that's a fucking skill, man.
Yo,
It's
man,
it's improv. It's literally you're improv. You're doing improv in the middle of a performance.
Yeah, bro. It's like it's literally like, man. Like I said, but to like kind of segue back to what you were saying, like I don't feel like there's a point where I have to like focus on either or, like music or battle rap. I think battle rap is going to a place where it's becoming a mainstream thing. So I feel like I can do both, bro. Like I used to think that I had to, I was gonna use battle rap, like how you say, use URL, the popularity as a tool to live off of that.
That's what it used to be.
I was thinking that, but then I was like, yo, bro, where it's going, like battle rap can get you on fucking Hot 97.
I'm trying to be a millionaire off battle rap, bro.
Battle rap can get you on Hot 97, bro. And like pretty much, like how I said, bro, in the year 2012, I used to think Mook was crazy for asking for 20K, and I'm pretty sure there's someone that's getting 80 to 100K now.
Easily.
I don't know people's pockets, but I'm pretty sure there is.
Neither. I'm not counting Geechee Gotti's pockets, but I'm pretty sure that man's getting paid, bro.
But he'll say it like, he'll be like, yo, he'll say some shit like on stage, like, I got 50 for this.
Yeah, and you're like, oh, that's funny, but then you're like, wait a minute, he probably does get fucking 50K back.
Yo, but he's saying this, but this is literally him getting, all right, and this is Geechee, someone that was groomed after the whole Mook thing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A couple years after that, he made it up to 50. You dig what I'm saying? So, but at one point in time, 20 was unreasonable.
20 was insane, and coming from a top guy at that time.
So we talking about 5 years from now. Bro. Like, bro, and when I guaranteed you, bro, because there's an audience, there's literally groups on Facebook with thousands and thousands of fans that are just battle rap fans.
Yeah, just battle rap
fans.
There's
groups everywhere. Like, there's whole Discords, there's whole, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This shit
is Reddits. There's huge Reddit channels.
Oh man, bro, this shit is gonna be on fucking Hulu, Netflix. Someone's gonna pick this shit up.
Yeah, and
whether there's a whole new streaming service that comes out, this shit is gonna be on something. You dig what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna get syndicated to like maybe even TV.
Probably. And without saying anything, just the fact that I talked to like Chico and Beasley a couple of times, like the things that we do have in the works, bro, for us as artists and certain deals and shit that's coming down, dude. It's only gonna get up from here, man. It's only gonna go up from here, dude.
I'm just like, my thing is, bro, is just like somebody just commented, like Hitman, bro. Hitman just did a fucking BT movie.
Yeah.
Hitman's on a BT show or whatever the fuck it is.
On national television every fucking day. Conceited. He's a fucking 4 million followers on Instagram. Like,
yeah, bro. Like Sue Surf doing songs with like, you know what I mean?
And that's
like Surf is a actual hip hop thing. You know what I'm saying? He's
we looked at Hitman and people like that on Wildin' Out and people, even Roan going to Barstool Sports, like just people that used battle rap to get somewhere else, and it's just really dope, and it's almost comforting to know that you don't have to do that anymore. If you're as good as if you are that person, if you are that person and you do have that it factor and you do have the skill that you say you do, people are gonna live very comfortably off of battle rap, man, in the now, in the future, and it's just dope to see that it's gotten to that point, and to think that people thought if it got to that point, we'd be losing our souls and it'd be some Illuminati bullshit. I think like
only thing that can hinder you as a battler, like to where you're you just lose touch with the sport. Like once this is literally like basketball, bro. Like, no funny, like it's literally like basketball. If you step out of the game for a decent amount of time, like, playing at a high level, you'll fall behind, bro.
Yeah.
You'll literally fall behind, bro. Like it's not like
easy to.
It's very easy to, like, all right, put it like this. I'll give you this. Like, you see Reed in a small room, like you start seeing him transition. Like, you like, hold on, it looked like he getting the hang of it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It looked like you see Mook in a small room. All right, it looked like he getting the hang of it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
seeing
you see these
figure
guys.
it out.
Exactly. Yeah. It's literally, you gotta do it enough to understand, like, you know, you got to be in these rooms, see what these guys, who's the new guys that are hot, like you got to see what they doing to understand how to keep growing with this shit, because it's an ever-changing sport. Like 5 years ago, it was like bars. Sometimes like bars don't even hit no more.
Yeah. Yeah,
like
truly.
You saying like you hear somebody using like too much, you like, oh, come on with this shit.
Yeah, it's very much a thing where you better jump, where it's like people are playing jump rope and you have to jump into it. You have to get in that mix, because if you're just standing out there and thinking your name's going to carry your weight when it comes time for a major card, and you're just going to be able to be like, I want this guy, give me that guy. And it's like, if you're not in the mix, whether battle wise or just like, you know, marketing yourself as an artist, dude, you get left in the dust, man. You get left in the dust quick, especially how easy it is to, you know, with the amount of new artists that are in URL and the amount of people in URL, it's very easy to get, you know, left in the dust, man. It happens every day.
It's literally, bro, every day. If you not bro, I get, like, now I would say this though. Now, seeing as there's so many cards, it's kind of easier to stay in rotation, a little easier. Yeah. Once you get there, once you get in rotation, it's a little easier.
The getting there is tough.
That's the tough part. That's like, all right, when you said I broke through that threshold, like I know what you're talking about specifically.
Yeah.
Getting into that rotation is really fucking hard, bro.
Yeah, I know personally I could take 9 months off and then get asked to be on Gnome.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because I've been in that comfort zone where I'm like, okay, I reached this point 3 years ago, so whatever happens, I'll still always be around, like, in that mix. Yeah,
like, but like getting to that right there is what's the hard part. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's guys who've been here and like have headlined smaller cards, but they can't break through that threshold to get to the gnomes, the Summer Madnesses. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's really fucking, it's tough. You know what I'm saying? But once you get there, it's all about staying current, because if you get up there, like if you there and motherfuckers start smoking you, that new guy that just came up in a crucible, he's taking your spot, bro. Yeah. He's jumping in that rotation. You know what I'm saying?
100%. Like, and then if he takes advantage of it, then, you know, you're looking at
there's guys that's not getting calls. There's guys that's not getting calls. I'm not saying, like, you know, older guys. There's older guys that's not getting calls because me and Easy jumped into that rotation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's guys I'm not saying that they won't ever get calls, but they're not getting as many calls because there's new guys that took that, took that space. All right, now we can still book you, you know what I'm saying, but we don't absolutely have to book you.
You don't absolutely have to. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, all right,
and it's happened with a few guys. It's happened.
We got Mike P. We got Mike P. We know Mike P. can headline this super fight card. We know Mike P. can take this spot on Gnome. You know what I'm saying? We don't gotta book this guy from back. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
because names have meant less. They've never meant less at this point too. It's about like fire performances and just staying in the loop, staying popping.
Bro, these tournaments completely fried like the tier system, bro.
Oh yeah, they killed. Yeah, destroyed it. Yeah, absolutely destroyed it.
Bro. Like,
and I'm fine with that, man. I'm fine with that. I always feel like a reward system is better than a tier system. I always feel like just getting something based off how good of a performance you had, feel like your next thing should just be something better.
The tier system only works for guys before, like, it only works from guys, like, I say this. The tier system only works for guys as far as like guys from, you know, like the surf era and back, like the DNA and them, like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you won't see them book fucking Kid Chaos versus King Los right now.
No.
You know what I'm saying? They won't do that because, you know what I mean? When they book a King Los, they got to give him a guy like Surf. You know what I'm saying? A guy like that, because, all right, this guy's bringing this crowd into here. We want to give him the biggest crowd from over here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the only time it really matters. But if you're talking about within the culture, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit don't fucking matter no more, bro. These tournaments.
No, it doesn't. And especially with just like the URL app alone, battle rap is already a niche like thing. It's obviously getting mainstream, but it's still a niche like community. The URL app is a community within the community. So it really doesn't matter what your name is when you're all dropping on the same app at the same fucking time too. You don't even get most people. Sometimes people get their solo drops. Like volume 9, there used to be like a pride in having like your own drop. Like on Saturday, Lou Castro versus this person comes out on YouTube. Now when you'll see the URL app just just the whole fucking
All of them,
volume
all
card.
of them. You
And
like,
just
yo,
fucking pick what you want to
all
watch. I
the,
don't
all the
fucking
Civil War cards, all the Civil War cards dropping this Saturday. You be like, oh
exactly.
shit.
So how much can you use your name to leverage certain cards and certain this when you're getting treated like everybody else? And at the end of the day, you just gotta be fucking good.
You gotta be good,
Gotta
bro.
be
Like
good. If you're not fire, you
these,
will lose your spot and you
you'll
will
go on
have
these
to wait.
You'll go on these cards and like you'll go on the app and you'll see guys that have the biggest names on the card that have the least amount of reactions.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
absolutely.
it's gotta be good now, bro.
And,
like,
and while I hate the win-loss things and I hate like certain I can't stand I really can't stand it. That is a big telltale sign for how much tiers don't matter. When you see those votes and you see those eyes and how many people looked at two high-profile battle rappers and it used to not be like that, man. If two ass fucking battle rappers that were really popular had a battle, they'd get their views no matter what. If two PGs had a banging fucking battle, those views are not guaranteed. Those views are not guaranteed. And now it's just different. It's just not like that anymore. Not like that anymore. If you are popping, you are popping, and that's it. You can't just be like, well, I'm this guy, so, react to me. Like, no, man. Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
you gotta do more. Especially when everyone nowadays are fucking hybrid rappers, bro. Doing everything.
Everybody doing it.
And performance and schemes and punches and all that shit, bro. I wanted to ask you before we get out of here. I felt like I've had you. I don't want to hold you too long.
Yo, man,
this has
I'm
been
chilling,
a fucking
man.
incredible conversation, man. I definitely want to have you back. But I ask everybody this, man. Do you have an end game? Do you have an end game? Do you have something where an accolade or a moment, or maybe it already happened that you could say if it stopped right now, I could ride off into the sunset? Is there something that you want to do in battle rap before you decide to get out of here? Something that was like, I could fall back now.
I didn't have an end game. I always want to battle the people that I thought was the best. That was my end game. Like me personally, like I literally told Nitty and Geechee, like after they did the battle on Gnome, I went up to them at the Crypt Mansion. I was like, yo, bro, y'all the end game for me.
That's it. Yeah, that's
I didn't think I was gonna be battling Nitty this year.
Yeah.
But I was like, yo, right now, y'all the top guys. I said, y'all right now the end game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I'm gonna see y'all soon. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna see y'all soon. It was like, yo, good luck. I mean, like that. But like my thing was always battling, like I said, man, it's competition for me, man. I want to battle people who nice, like, especially when people be like, nah, he's gonna lose clear. That's the thing that sets the fire for me. You know what I'm saying?
100%. That's probably one of the better things that you can hear before a battle. I don't like not being the underdog. I hate when people are like, "Oh, you're gonna wash this person."
Oh
like,
man, I hate that shit, bro. I hate when people say that shit. Like when people be saying stuff like, "Oh yeah, such and such 3-0." I'll be like, bro, you don't get here without being able to win at least a round, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
no, you just don't. Yeah.
Like, and this is, I said that about the like I was seeing a lot of like predictions on the Easy and Shine battle, and Easy is on a tier right now, bro. Like Easy is on a tier, and I don't even think Easy think this in his mind. Like when they was like, yeah, man, Easy 3-0 clear, and I'm just thinking to myself, like, bro, you know that's Shine, right? Like,
yeah, too bad that's not how battle rap works,
bro.
Man.
Like I'm just thinking to myself, like, bro, like Easy's cooking right now, bro. But one thing it's just like I keep forgetting every time I see these type of things that we're in a moment sport. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I try my best not to be. I really try my best not to be. Like when I do predictions, I have said this a million times. I think there's two of the best ways that you could predict a battle. One is say you have no fucking clue, because that's the best prediction you could give. You have no idea what these guys are writing. You have no idea what the approaches are. And the second one is exactly how I predict every battle. It's just on paper, experience, seniority. I'm not a what have you done for me lately person. So like when I see Easy and K-Shine, a lot of people would immediately say Easy is literally bagged everybody's fucking everybody up. He didn't bag Chess. I mean, Chess was just one of the greatest battles ever in the history of the game. Easy K-Shine. K-Shine has fucked up. He lost the last couple battles. Easy hasn't. And no, I have to pick K-Shine because I go off of seniority. It's like, what is the best I've seen from you? What's the most times I've seen you do it? That's why I hate judging real sick battles, because if he battles anybody, predicting them, if he battles anybody that's just a bigger name than him, I have to go with the more experienced people when I predict battles. I just have to do it because I've just seen somebody there more.
The way this is how I predict battles. I predict battles versus like based off of, all right, what have you done against this kind of battler?
Yeah.
That's how I predict battles. Like, it's not like, to me, I don't really look at experience. I look at this. Like, that's why I do battles. Like, if I have like enough time to battle a puncher before I battle somebody that's amazing for punching, I'll try it, because I want to see, like, I haven't battled somebody that does this. Yeah. So let me see what it's like to do that. Like, so I'll base it based off of like, all right, I seen you battle somebody who raps like this, and I seen how you responded. Now, are you one of them people that are like, if I like me knowing you or me knowing your style of battling, are you one of them people that are arrogant that's not going to realize that you didn't do this the right way? Or are you one of them? So I try to look at all aspects of how this person battles. You know what I'm saying? Because you can battle, I can battle Murder Mook, right? And then Mook can battle Easy, right? Now, Mook's approach versus Easy may sound 10 times better than his approach versus me.
Of course.
You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah, like it depends highly on who stands.
All right, so look, I can battle. I'll give you an example. I can battle Tay Rock, and then I can battle Mook. Now, people say Mook beat Rock, right? And then I can battle Mook and say I beat him, and then I battle Rock, and Rock smoke me.
Yeah, that's the game, bro. Yeah, that's the game, man. I've always said that, because people will say that. I've like done it as a joke. It's like, wait a minute, okay, if Verb lost to this guy, and this guy lost to Pat Stay, and Pat Stay lost to Shine lost to this guy, and I beat that guy, what does that make me? Yeah, like, am I the GOAT? Because that guy didn't one of these guys beat Lux, and then I eventually beat that guy. Like, what does that fucking make me?
Exactly.
Like, it's a weird,
Yeah, it's like, yo, bro, this shit is an any given Sunday thing, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't really, like, I would say this, like, you know, to just end off what you were saying, I don't really have an end game with this shit, man. Like, my end game is, like, literally just, you know, helping battle rap expand beyond battle rap. You know what I'm saying? That's my main thing. I want to be somebody that helped this shit, like, expand outside of it so I can bring more eyes back to it. You dig what I'm saying? Because I think that's the place we're in right now. Bringing, like, people are expanding beyond battle rap, and they bringing eyes back to the culture. You know what I'm saying?
We have a responsibility right now. We're in a very delicate time where every performance is very important for the next steps going forward.
There's literally no like, think about this, bro. Our biggest stars in battle rap are still active. Think about that. Like, that's how new this shit is.
That is true, man. It's people you could call OGs.
The guy who most people first seen battles from is about to headline a card next year, Cassidy.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Reed Dollars, one of the first people that we've all, like, seen is still actively battling. I was just on a card with I was on a card with Reed, bro. I be thinking that shit to myself. I'll be like, bro, so Reed, bro. I remember I used to literally know all his rounds word for word. Yeah. When I was, like, in 7th grade.
Those are the mind fucks. Yeah. Like when I was in Gnome 10, and I was like, oh, I'm on the Lux card. I'm on a card with loaded Lux. What the fuck am I doing here?
Bro, that shit is crazy, bro.
But it's true. Like, it's just people, the battle rap is so new. And that's why it's so delicate these times, because it's so new that people that back then, dude, DNA has been on fucking URL for like 13 years. He's still like 19 years old, bro.
Nigga, me and DNA like the same age, bro. Like, I think DNA just turned 30.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so, like I say, like I said, the biggest stars are still actively battling. You dig what I'm saying? Like if you look at hip hop, like the guys who started hip hop, they aren't really rapping right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, the guys who started hip hop, they aren't rapping right now. Like, they're all
and if they are, it's like, oh, it's cute, Rakim. Thanks.
What are you doing, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, like,
cool verse.
This shit isn't even old enough for the guys who, like, pioneered the style of battling we do now to even, like, be retired.
Yeah, like, still could be popping. Yeah, like, look at Surf.
Exactly.
Surf's coming back 2 performances in the night. Fucking Gnome Summer, like, it's
the guys who pioneered this shit is still battling, like, actively. You know what I'm saying? Like, the guys who pioneered this shit, we possibly could even end up battling them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, imagine if you, like, saying you're LeBron and you, like, all right, well, in 2 weeks I can battle fucking Dr. J. I mean, I could play against Dr. J. That shit is not a thing.
Yeah, dude, that's the craziest part. Like I've been gunning for, not even gunning, just like kind of pushing an obvious battle with Tay Rock, and I'm gunning for it, and I'm gonna talk my shit, and I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna say that. Still, absolutely mind blowing to think that I might possibly get a battle with Tay Rock. Like,
bro,
I don't know fuck how transparent I am. I sometimes I feel like I'm the shit. Sometimes I act like I am. But at the end of the day, in my head, I'm like, I just got the fucking Tay Rock battle.
Yo, bro, I said that shit. Yo, bro. Originally, my rookies versus vets battle was supposed to be Tay Rock, but then Briz versus Mook fell through, and then they offered Tay Rock Mook. So that's why I didn't.
Ain't that crazy? That's fucked how shit
ended
works
up
out
battling
like
DNA.
Yeah.
I ended up, but Tay Rock said, yeah, he was like, I'll do it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But that was originally supposed to be and when they told me Tay Rock, I was like,
yeah. You're like, oh, yeah, sure. Yeah,
I was like, oh, yeah. Right. I was like,
cool.
I'll take the Tay Rock battle. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I was like, fuck it. I mean,
it's crazy how things line up like that. Cause I
got off the phone and I called my uncle and I was like, yeah, they just offered me Tay Rock.
Bro, you know how many times I've done that, bro? Or I hit my boys are like, yo, you got any battle? Like, I don't know, man. Like, they might like book me for something. Like, hey, who you got? Man, fucking Tay Rock. Either Tay Rock or Averb.
Yo, I didn't tell about the Nitty battle, bro. Yeah, I lied to you now, bro. Nobody. I was like, yo, when KG hit me up about it, he was like, yo, I'm thinking about giving you that look, man. Nitty.
Yeah.
Nitty, you say, yeah. I said,
that's crazy.
I was like, Nitty. I was like,
that's how I was with Daylight, dude. When I got booked with Daylight, bro.
Oh man, I know you was
booked with Daylight. First of all, yo, Daylight was like my fucking idol. He still is, man. I love Daylight, bro. We got booked like 2 months after we spoke for the first time. Bro, when I talked to him for the first time, I looked at that as a sign of success. Like, I knew that I was on the way to being somebody when Daylight Facebook messaged me. Dude, like 2 months before that battle got booked, I was sitting in my boy's crib, like me and a couple friends, and he called me for the first time. Dude, like a little girl, I fucking turned to my boys and I was like, shh, I'm like, it's Daylight. I put it on speaker. I was like, you're
not even on no funny shit, bro. I did the same shit. Yo, I lie to you not, bro. I'm out there when P called me, it was like, yo, all right, yo, the nigga Shine say he'll do the 2-on-2. I was like,
your mind's like, what?
I was like, Shine, and my man was in the car. Like, I'm driving, my man in the car, P on speaker. He like, all right, you listening?
Yeah.
All right. So look, you ready? Like P doing this like dramatic shit. He was like, listen, K Shine, he agreed to do the 2-on-2 with you. All right. I'm not giving you guys Av and Fonz. All right.
Yo, P.
He said, listen, hang up right now. He said, hang up right now. Call K Shine because K Shine is one of them guys. He said, K Shine's one of them guys that's hard to get in contact with.
Yeah.
He said, yes, hang up right now and call. And as soon as he said, hang up right now and call him, Shine called me. And I was like, oh, yo, I think this Shine calling me right here. And I was like, yo, I told my man, I was like, yo, shh. This nigga Shine calling. I was like,
same thing, bro.
Like, yo, what's good, bro? What's good, bro? You ready? Let's get. I was like, yeah,
yo, that's
bro.
a great Shine in front.
Yo,
the forced ass words, like, yo, what's good, bro? What's good, bro?
Yo, my cousin, like, yo, because first of all, my little cousin, this nigga, like, K-Shine, his favorite battler of all time. Bro.
Okay, yeah.
This nigga was like,
I can't get over how good that you said bro in K-Shine.
He's like, yo, what's good, bro?
Bro?
Yeah, that's the first thing he said. This nigga Shine. I was like, what's good, bro? He was like, yo, bro, you ready?
Yeah.
Yo, I already got some shit. Yo, let's get it. Yo, you ready? I was like, yo, let's get it, bro. He's like, I said, bro, come to my crib. Bro, me and Sean ain't get to working on shit for like almost 2 months after I knew that we were supposed to like do the 2-on-2.
That's
like
crazy.
2 months it took for us to start working on shit. But like I just kept writing shit just to make sure I had enough material. So when I went there, he didn't look at me like I was crazy. Like, yo, bro, you ain't got nothing.
Yeah.
First of all, bro, Sean ain't write a word down.
Really? He doesn't write? I did it like my first 4 battles ever.
He didn't write. He didn't listen to me. in order for us to memorize that shit, bro, I had to write down the shit that he came up with and the shit I came up with. Because he
Damn,
didn't
that
write,
is fucking
he didn't write,
insane.
bro. He would just tell me shit that he thought of, and I would write it
So
down
you'd have like mad
and put it into
spaces
place.
in between.
So I would put the shit that he thought of, and I wrote it down, and then I
Wow.
would have to remind him of shit he thought. He'd be like, "Oh yeah, I forgot I said that. Let's get it. Oh yeah, let's put that right there." And I'm like, yo, if I didn't write none of this heat that you thought of down, bro, we'd be fucked up right now. Because he
Right.
thought of so much shit. He would just call me and be like, yo, what if we say some shit like this? And I'm like, oh, that's fire. And I'm writing it down. And then I get to his crib and he won't even remember he thought of that shit.
That's insane. That's insane. Now think about how many haymakers K-Shine never fucking put down.
Never said.
Yeah, because he doesn't write shit down. That is
bro.
crazy.
Bugged out, bro.
Absolutely insane, man. Dude, yo, I really enjoyed this conversation, man. This is a really fucking dope conversation. And it's always good, man. It's always good to talk to someone like you, man, because I relate a lot to how you look at the game, and I have the utmost respect for somebody that cares about the game like you do, man. It's very important. It's extremely important for people like you. It's in our hands right now, and you have done an incredible job. And I know you made new fans of the culture this year, and I'm very excited to see you know what you have next year. It's dope that you bounced back from the loss versus me, showed adversity, really pushed through. I'm kidding, bro. Incredible, bro. Is there anything you have any drops? Anything you want to promote before you get out of here?
Man, yo, Revenge is out right now, man. That's my project. Make sure y'all go download, stream Revenge. I just dropped a music video yesterday. It's on my YouTube channel. It's called The Player, No Pressure. Just dropped a video. Yeah, it was yesterday. Revenge is out right now, man. Follow me on Instagram. Why not Castro? WHYNOTCASTRO. I seen somebody in here was like in the comments was asking like a question like about some lecture or something like that, but
I think I saw Nova. Dude, my bad. Yeah, he was in the comments wondering why I don't ask questions. Like this is like such a podcast thing, and I record it. Then I don't try not to make it an interactive thing until after.
I know, I already know.
Yeah,
man. But so just get with me on Instagram or whatever. Why not Castro? Yeah, man. Download Revenge, man. It's out.
Dude, big dog, Luke Castro, bro. Thank you so much, man. Enjoy the rest of your night, and I'll chop it up with you soon.
All right, buddy.
All right, brother.